and all the ships at sea. It is now time for another edition of the Tag Team Supremes Prediction Show. Here are the two guys that say, hey, dial up, go yourself.
Did you tell him?
Yeah, I told him. Here are your hosts, Justin Blank and the Mystery Man.
Welcome to another edition of the Tag Team Supremes Prediction Show. I'm your host, Justin Blank. To the left of me is the ghost of Evan Tanner. If you could tell, you can't see it from my side, but the back side actually has coyote paw prints on his back where he was humped.
That's not too soon.
It isn't. It really is. We've had over a week to get used to the idea of Evan Tanner not being with us anymore.
Don't you think it's kind of odd how he died? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, he goes out 200 miles and from any town, runs out of gas, and supposedly he's just a really intelligent guy, and he doesn't see this coming. You know what I mean? He's quoted on one site saying he's going to push his machines to the limit, and if any happens to them, I probably won't be able to make it back.
Well,
I'm just saying.
And it obviously shows that he was able to predict his own fate. But the sad part is, now Evan Tanner goes out on a losing streak. His past two fights against the Spider, he lost, and now against Mother Nature. Alright? Now he's like all those pussies in Louisiana.
That couldn't swim?
Yeah. What's up?
I'm just saying, isn't it odd that, considering he was an alcoholic in the past, and then he ends up dying from dehydration? You know what I mean? Just saying. They told him he was drinking too much before.
Now he wasn't drinking enough.
Wow.
Cheers to that. Evan Tanner, we hardly knew you, but it's nice to spend at least the next 8 minutes with you.
Okay.
Why don't you have that awesome beard like he did?
Did have a badass beard, didn't I?
I
could grow a beard.
He could. You know what they say? Chicks don't really care for a lot of beards, but coyotes love them.
The cornrows weren't a good look for me. They weren't. I didn't pull them off very well.
No, he did not. Anyway, let's get to the first fight. First fight of the night, Paul Taylor versus Chris Lytle. And I've already got some flack for the Louisiana comment that I just made.
Who gave you flack?
You did, and everybody else did the minute we took the camera off. I just want to clear things up. They should have bought some swimmies, and now they should shut the fuck up about it. All right? Better?
I guess the ones...
Learn the doggy paddle!
I guess the ones that really are complaining, I mean, they made it through.
Yeah, they had a canoe or something. Right? What's
Could
up? Anyway, Paul Taylor, Chris Lytle, tell them what's going on.
Anyway, I think Chris Lytle...
Show them what's going down, like Bourbon Street.
Anyway, I think Chris Lytle, he's a good fighter, a little better than average probably. But Paul Taylor, I mean, the only reason he's in the UFC is because they go to England. I mean, really, he started in 70, 75, 80, 85, and now in 89. Every one of those fights he's fought in was in England. All right, I'm just saying he's obviously not good enough to bring over here. I don't know if they get get the arena cheaper, if they have enough English people fighting or what. But that's all. They for some reason feel like, oh, no one's going to show up unless we have at least 5 English guys that really can't make it in the U.S. But hey, we'll put them on the card over there. They don't want to pay traveling expenses.
That's a really good point.
Actually, this probably could be it. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Did you say?
No, I didn't say Chris Lytle was going to win this one.
Second fight of the night is Marcus Davis versus Paul Kelly. Who's going to win this battle?
You know, guess where Paul Kelly's from?
I don't know. Across the street?
No, England. Another one of the fighters, whatever. You know what I think the reason why they fight over there so much is?
They like tea?
I guess. But I think it's because of the weakened dollar, right? Think about it, how things are trading right now. For every one of our dollars, they get 2. So when they sell at their arena,
not exactly true, but you're close.
Oh, shut up.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, so, I mean, think about it. If they sell at the arena there, they're making twice the money they would anyway. So I think that's really part to do with it. I really don't know that much about Paul Kelly. So I'm gonna go with Marcus Davis, just because of my ignorance on Paul Kelly.
You know what I hate? Is people who make predictions and don't know anything about the other person at the end of the fight.
That pisses me off too, actually.
But yet you do it.
What the hell you want to do? Just skip it? That's not
No,
cool.
what you do is you make things up. Like, oh, Paul Kelly was in a foster home since he was 8 years old. Not because his parents were died in a car accident, it's because he killed them. Right? You make him sound crazy, like Michael Myers kind of thing.
Actually, the one thing I would give to Paul Kelly, I think the pictures I saw of him, he kind of looked chubby. That's it. Actually, so it's really, the funny thing, it's really just one picture I saw of him. Right? The worst part is, I actually typed in YouTube and typed his name in to watch fights, and then I just got bored of him, so I didn't want to watch it, and I just moved on. I gotta say, my prep work on this show, not so good.
I don't. Who the fuck watches YouTube? Next fight. Next fight of the night is Rameau Sokoudjou, or as I like to call him, and Luiz. Is that right?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Who cares? Alright, the thing I don't get about Sokoudjou is that he's 5-2, and yet he's ranked on most websites in the top 10.
Because he was awesome in Blood Diamonds.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I don't even understand. I think there's a lot of hype built up around him. Although I do pick him to win. I'll be honest with you. That's actually the thing I like about this guy. The other guy, Kane. He's more jiu-jitsu style, but he's actually out of his 8 wins, he has 7 KOs. Wow, yeah, so I like that about him. At least he's trying to finish fights.
You know what I'm really excited to see is Sokoudjou in the highly offensive and racist remake of Amistad. It's called Amistad 2, Sending Them Back. He stars in it.
That's a big role for him.
It really is. It is.
So, yeah, I'll take the African Assassin to win. Second round, TKO.
Next fight, Keith Jardine versus Brandon the Truth Vera.
I'm actually excited about this fight.
I am not.
Alright, but I am. I think this is, Brandon Vera will look like crap.
That's exactly why I'm not excited about it. He looked like complete shit.
He's going to do better this time. It was his first cut coming down from heavyweight, which he can't fight heavyweight anymore. I'm sorry. I think Brock Lesnar is getting way too much hype and everything, but you can't look at. Just look at the sheer size of Brock Lesnar compared to Brandon Vera. Brandon Vera can't go up and fight against those guys. That's going to be the wave of the future. Gigantic guys that literally have to cut to get into the heavyweight division. This could go two ways. I think actually Brandon Vera is going to take this down, and
I don't think. Whatever.
What?
I don't make predictions.
All right.
I'm just eye candy. I just sit here looking pretty. Hey, you want to see our viewership go up? Uh-oh. What happened?
There we
There's
go.
500. There's 500 hits.
Anyway, I'm really up in the air on this one because I think Brandon Vera is going to look so much better than he did last time. But even if he looked twice as good as he did last time, he still gets his ass handed to him by Keith Jardine, and that's not even complimenting him. He just looked that bad that time.
Did you not just pick?
No, I switched it because your lack of confidence. Keith Jardine, bet your house on it.
Damn right. Now it is time. You hear that knocking? It's coming through. It's coming through. It is now time for the grand finale. It is Michael Bisping versus Chris Lehman. Who do we got?
You got to give Chris Lehman that puncher's chance because, we've seen him against like Terry Martin comes out of nowhere and knocks the guy out. But it's not going to happen. Michael Bisping is a class above him. He's very skilled, and that's what Chris Lehman's biggest problem is when he fights against skilled strikers.
Also, this is a big fight though for Chris Lehman. This is his first fight out of the joint.
It's true,
right? He's got to come back. It's his first fight.
You know what bugs me about that? I saw people online saying, "Oh, you try to get things straight before he won, but it didn't work out for him or something." Well, then shit. How are you surprised? You knew you're breaking the law. You get caught, and it's like, oh no, I can't believe this is happening. You know what I mean? It's not like I can't get the flight on the right day. This is something you get straight before you leave the state.
If you're moving to a new state, it's not like getting the cable turned off. This is one of those things you get arrested for.
Well, whatever. Lesson learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what his new nickname is? The Shank. Or, Chris, I got sodomized in the shower leaving.
I think he could handle himself in the prison. He probably sodomized someone else. That's how much confidence I got in with him. But not in this fight. He's going to lose.
All right. Well, that sums it up for us this time. We take Michael Bisping in the grand finale. Anyway, I'm Justin Blank, and this is the spirit of Evan Tanner. Any last words for us, Evan?
You got a drink?
What do you mean by that?
You take that however you want to, bartender.
All right, I guess there's only one way to take it now. Anyway, that wraps it up. We are the Tag Team Supreme. We'll check you out next time. Thanks for watching, kids.